On this episode, we took a little trip. We're gonna find some old cars, check them out, and hopefully we can find some lights for the Kaiser. So let's look around and see what we've got. If you're wondering where I'm at, I'm actually at the same farm where we picked up the Kaiser. When we picked up the Kaiser, I didn't actually like record or anything like that, just because I really wanted to load it up, and there's a lot of cool stuff here. Let me show you. Here's one of the bigger sheds that's here. This one doesn't have an opening. This one does, or this one's closed. This one's not, you know, whatever. But look at all the parts here. These are Model T and Model A stuff. We have a straight 6 right here. These are all Model A parts. Oh, there's a flathead right there. 2-barrel flathead. Man, I've heard a lot about these things, and I've never actually thought to work on one, but I hear they're pretty good. Anybody of you guys know any information on these things? Let me know. Here is some other engine. These older engines, I'm not really sure about. I don't really know what they are. I know this one's a flat 4. I think that's another flat 4. Or is it a 6? Because there's 6 holes. There's only 4 spark plugs. Look at all this. And there's more parts just underneath there. Here's some original Firestones. Wow, these ones are beat, so no one's gonna be driving on these ones. Bunch of old stuff in here. And here are 2 more engines. Oh, and a transmission. Crankshaft right there, oil pans, flex plates. Just in this little barn area, we have what looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 engines in here. A whole set of tires. There's a lot here. There's still more. I know you guys don't remember this part, but I sure do. Right here, where this truck is, this is where the Kaiser was sitting. It was sitting right there. So whenever we came and picked it up, we backed up our truck right here, towed it out. We loaded it right here. We were right here, and then we just took off with it. So this is the original place where we got the Kaiser from. There used to be a lot more stuff in here. I think they got rid of a lot of stuff. Well, the cool stuff is in there, but we'll get to that in a bit. So from where the Kaiser was, you come over here, here's an old Ford tractor. Is that an 8N, I think? I think I just made that up. I don't know if that's actually that. I just keep seeing that number around in places. If I remember correctly, around the corner here, there used to be something else. See if it's still here. Ah, it's not here anymore. It used to be right here, like a frame, like a chassis thing right there. And it was a Model T. It just didn't have any of the stuff on it. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go into one of the sheds here. Let's leave enough so we can see. Get this cobweb out of the way. What do we have here? Some hubcaps. These are, it looks like Chevy hubcaps or something, but these things have been here for a good while. There's a front I-beam axle to a Model T. Here is, oh man, a bunch of I forgot all about this thing right in here. A bunch of lanterns, tons of spiders that are, God, get at them here, man. All right, swing spout. It's for oil, probably. Or fluid, something. There's an old lantern. Oh, this is, I completely forgot about these things, for real. There's so much stuff. And don't worry, we got permission to be in here from the owners here. Just look around, man. There's a bunch of literature right there. Oh, is that a quadrijet and a radio? Oh, and I just heard some hornets or some wasps. Oh my god. Oh, I should have looked around. Okay, so we're gonna look slowly in here. Let me show you why. So first I was concerned about that one, and then I looked and saw that one, and then these. They're all over the place. Oh my god. There is so many wasp nests in here. Look at this. Let's look around. Let's keep looking. Some more parts. Oh, some more tires. Oh man, I can see why the stuff is still in here. These wheels look pretty good though. I'm gonna ask about some of this stuff, but I'm gonna actually get out of here before these hornets or wasps are. Oh my god, one just buzzed me. I'm out of here. You know what? Fuck this. Okay, fuck that. There was a lot of fucking wasps and shit in there. Let's go check out the main barn area. That's where the cool stuff is at. That's where we were before. That's where all the engines and stuff were at. Here is the main barn. Do you see that? Do you see that? Isn't this beautiful? This here is, if I remember correctly, I think it's like a 70 Cadillac Coupe de Ville in red interior, and it's a convertible. And yes, it runs. This thing does actually work. I remember because last time we were here, we get to drive this thing. And I'm gonna see if I can weasel my way into another drive, because this thing is impressive. Super solid. Let's look inside. Look at the size of this boat, man. This thing's really nice. Okay. Hopefully later on I can get a drive out of this, but I wanna. Okay, there we go. Let's keep looking. Aside from the Cadillac, there's also another car here. There used to be a lot more in here, actually. There used to be, I remember there was one here, there was one here. Behind me there was a few more. This is another one that they have. I think this one's a 32 Model A, something like that. But this thing is running and driving. This one does run. And this thing it's pretty good, man. Let's take a look under the hood. Let's be careful on this. And there it is. This is the original engine on this thing. Oh, it's one of those flat fours that you've seen over there. Let's just check this thing out. Like, I've always wanted to just inspect one of these things and just to look at it, because they're really different. Like the way that you can like retard the timing and stuff like that. Like, it's pretty cool. Temperature sensor. I think that may have been added later. What I always find interesting about these ones is that on some of the other models, this thing will fill up with like oil or something, so it'll lubricate the fan. I think it's a nice car. Okay, let's take a look inside. Be careful with this. I really don't want to mess this thing up. One, because it's not mine, and two, because it's such an old car. Let's take a look inside. Just look at the interior on this thing. This interior is just really nice. Oh, one of the nice touches, look at that, these on these little quarter things. It's impressive. And the thing closes nice. The rest of the body's like really good shape. The little rumble box or whatever this thing is. Running boards are all intact. This thing is really nice. Maybe he'll let us drive this one too. We'll have to ask. This looks like some sort of literature or some poster for what's known as a Hupmobile, and they actually used to have one of these here too. It was a red one, and that one was parked right here. But they said they sold it to the neighbor. So I might have to ask the neighbors, see if they have it. But there's also this one. let's check this one out. This one has the rumble seat and everything back here. And official barn dust. Look at that. It's gotta be worth at least, you know, a couple hundred horsepower or something. Look at this. Fuel tank. Still has that flat bore that we said earlier, or whatever. You guys tell me what this is, because I'm not used to these older engines. But make sure they don't step on anything important down here. And those look original, those lights, man. What are they? Oh yeah, they still have the Ford logo on them. Oh, I think I've seen that little radiator cap from before. But this is nice. So the story behind all these cars, including the Kaiser that we have, is that all these cars belong to our friend's grandpa. He had this little shop here, and what he did was he would collect all of these Model Ts, Model As, all these early Ford, these vintage cars. And you can see here on the ground, he would fix them. But he said that he used to have probably like 10, 20 cars, something like that. And he would just fix them and just hang out with his friends that were out here. But sadly, his grandpa did pass away. So his grandpa left him with the property, and you know, they still had a bunch of cars left. So on this property, there is this one and that one, this one, and there used to be some other ones. Sorry I look sweaty, it's hot, okay, so bear with me. But there used to be other vehicles that were in here. Like I said, there was a Hupmobile that used to be right here, and this one used to be parked on that side, like where the Cadillac was. But there also was a 36, 40 something. It was a Ford pickup. It was a black Ford pickup, and that was his grandpa's like daily driver. But since he passed, they sadly had to get rid of it, which would have been pretty cool to see. I never got to drive that one. I kind of wish that I did before, like when I was here, but you know, it's in someone else's hands now, and they're having a lot of fun with it, I'm sure. But like I said, there was a bunch of cars over here, and inside of here, from what I remember, there used to be about let's see, there was like 1, 2, 3, 4, like about 5 or 6 cars in here, including right here where that one was. There was a 1912 Ford in there, which that's to this date, that's the oldest car that I've ever seen, is a 1912 Ford that was parked right there. And just looking at the gears, I was confused. I don't know what anything was. And like, even on these ones, like this Model A right here, this one, like to start it, like the starting procedure and like how to do all the things, it's like takes some time to get used to, but it's, once you get it going, pretty fun. It's very fun. Not as fun as that one though. Later on, I'm gonna try to see if we can get this one out on the road. Same with the one over there. But that's the stuff that's here now. Man, there's so much cool stuff in here. I wish I can just like show you guys around more, but like I said, it's not my property, and we did have just some leeway to just like go around. Oh man, there's so much of stuff right here too. Okay, let me show you guys this. This looks like the guy, like his desk. It's a bunch of like paperwork and like old pictures and things. Man, there's a bunch of cool stuff. Oh, look at that. A bunch of clocks. More old tools. And a head gasket? It looks like. Windshield wiper. And there's tons of stuff in here. Okay, well that's enough of that for right now. I'm gonna, go hang out with the family for a bit, and then later on, let me see if I can drive these cars, around the block or something like that. I have a lead on some of the taillights for the Kaiser, and since I'm over here where I got the Kaiser in the first place, I figured somebody might know a little bit more about, where to find the lights. And I did locate a guy pretty close to here, and later on I'm gonna try to contact him again just to see if he's still out here and try to see if we can go get him. As you guys know, the Kaiser needs taillights. We're getting ready to go out to go eat something. Look at the car we're gonna take. We got the Cadillac out, top down. Kids are gonna be back there. See how this drive goes. Let's check the engine on this thing. Matt, it's hard to do this one-handed. Hold on. Okay. Well, that is very hard to do one-handed. There you have it. All original in here. With AC. And I think it works. This is a... What engine is this one, I wonder? Didn't it say somewhere? I don't know, but we're about to take this thing about a few miles out just to go get something to eat. Pretty reliable, that's what they said. I'm sure he's not lying. I'm excited. This big old dust. Stock footage. The dogs are barking. It was a really smooth ride for what it for the age that it is. All original and everything. Really fun. Hopefully I can get the other one out. I'll try again later on. Why do these dogs just keep barking at me? Well, I'm gonna go inside and hang out. I'm gonna go digest some food. So it's day 2. We're still over here hanging out, having a good time over here, and I've been trying to convince him to let me take this thing, but we came in a car, so obviously it's not gonna fit. Plus I don't know anything about these things, but I think it'd be pretty fun to learn how to fix these or to take it apart, just to see the difference of these ones versus like a small block or something like that. So I think that'd be pretty cool to do. But he did say he would we did work out a deal on something though, so I'm gonna go check to see it. I have to be very careful because it is in the shed where all of the hornets or the wasps were. So I'm gonna go look. Hopefully I don't get stung. But if I get stung in the quest for some car parts, then I guess it's worth it, right? Let me see if I can get in there. Okay, I don't hear any buzzing. So maybe we're in the clear? Open it carefully. Oh, they're awake. They sure as hell are awake. Oh, I hear something. What is that? Okay. Well, let's tread carefully. These are for a Chevy. These look like the square body ones. I mean, I don't have a square body, but I do have a Chevy, which I think they'd be pretty cool on there. But the thing that I would need to check is to see the bolt pattern behind them. Mine is a 6 lug. Let me see if I can get back there. I'm wearing a white shirt, so I have to be careful that I don't, get dirty. What's the number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. They are 5 lug, so they won't fit mine unless I convert it over, but I really don't want to. What are these? Oh, are these carburetor kits? They're like new old stock, man. What does this say? High grade Jiffy kit. Carburetors. So what kind? For that new carburetor performance. Man, that's dusty. I don't know what kind these are for. Oh, these are 1-barrel Carter ones. That's cool. What's in this one? More parts? Yeah, honestly, I can look in here all day, even though, there's murder wasps there. Well, as long as I'm careful, they won't bother me, right? Yeah, right. I'm sure they're itching to try to kill me. Jeez, there is so many. I'm just gonna stop looking up. See what else is in here. Battery cable. Not sure what this is. These are like hood. Oh, these are like window cranks. More battery cables. Dust. And so you see these boxes, right? There's that one there, this one, and this one. With all this cool stuff. There's still all of these. So there's 3, these 2. There's those 2. And the ones that are 3 high, there's 3 more on that side. So there's 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 boxes of just all this stuff. Oh, look at that. It's just sitting right up here. I really wanted those, but they're not going to fit mine unless I do a 5-lug conversion. I don't think I want to do that though. I'm going to ask to see if we can drive the Model T in a little bit. Honestly, one of these days, I really do want to come back in here just to look through all this stuff. Today is not the day, especially because I'm wearing a white shirt. So we'll have to come back. Oh, I'm out of here. So the shift pattern on those Model A's are kind of, weird. It's kind of different. So when you shift like up and it's reverse, and then you go straight down for first, and then it's over and up for second, and then back down for third. I didn't remember that, so I went from reverse to second. And when I got out a little bit, stalled the car, and then to start it, it's like a button above the gas pedal. That's how you start it. Yeah, we couldn't get it to start back up, so can't take it for a drive this time, but there'll be other times. For now, I'm gonna try to see if I can contact that guy that has the lights for the Kaiser, and then we'll see where we go from there. We're looking for some car parts in this, like a sawmill, right when you walk. These are made of wood. You see? actually building, actually like remaking one of these in here. Pretty cool. But let's see behind. Supposedly there's some Kaiser parts in here, so let's see. We're gonna know some are dark and scary. And dusty. Good thing I'm wearing a white shirt. Let's see what we find. Turn the flash on. Whoa. Whoa. It certainly smells musty down here. Oh, there it is right there. Well, there's a lot of parts right there. Yeah, that's the same. Yeah. Oh, those are the hubcaps. Oh my god. You really did re-chrome the whole thing. Let's see what's in there. See if I can get in here without getting so dirty. Oh, there's like mold growing on the ground. Yeah, there's the original Kaiser hubcaps. There's a few different sets in here. Oh yeah, and there's like older versions of them. Oh, there's like Lumiseal. Oh, these are the taillights.
Oh, it's got the taillights in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, all these, well, I think these boxes are all wrapped chrome parts.
Yeah, it looks like. Let's see if I can move this without breaking something. Yeah, look, here's the taillights to it.
Huh. Does that say 53 on there?
52, 53.
Oh, 52, 53.
Yeah. Let's see if there's the other. Oh, there's just a one, I think. Unless there's another one somewhere else.
All these boxes full of all the parts. Oh, there's one.
Oh, there's. Oh, that one's clean too. Lord. This one's like. Yeah, this one's definitely like re-chromed. A little bit of pitting, but.
I think when this stuff was all done, the way I remember it right, everything was re-chromed.
Yeah. Oh, that's the
Mirror.
the mirror.
Mirror.
You trying to make some room?
What?
You trying to make some room?
Oh, yeah. I only know one person that has a Kaiser, so
Me?
yeah, I mean, you might as well use all this stuff.
Yeah. I wonder how much stuff I can fit in the car.
Like for sure, all the small parts probably.
Yeah, and these lights too. There was a guy that we were gonna go visit today.
Are those the hubcaps?
Yeah, they're the all original hubcaps.
Oh,
Like complete with
oh yeah.
complete with original barn dust. I think these are the 52 ones, and I think these ones are the ones that were the older ones. Because these ones have a different logo on them. These ones like the 50 and back. I've been doing a lot of research on these cars. I'm really excited.
There's a couple of big. Looks like there's one of the main ones right there.
This one, oh, this is the rear bumper. You can see, or the
That's been re-chromed.
yeah. Oh yeah, and here's the side ones, like the ones for the side of the door.
Yeah. The Anderson family, great grandfather had a Kaiser, and he had all this stuff re-chromed, and then I guess the car, he must have junked or something. And then my dad bought this all from him, I think.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Lights with the lenses.
Yeah. If they're the right ones,
Yeah, these
that's
are.
$1,000 worth of stuff right there.
Damn. Yeah, these are. Oh, and the hood emblem.
Yeah. And your dad said he had that this was a lot of good stuff.
It definitely is. Yeah, these are the right lights.
Definitely take those.
Definitely, yeah.
Those lenses get broken.
Yeah. Yeah, they're looking like they're a little. No, they're still pretty good. Start moving some stuff. I think we got enough parts. The entire trunk is full. I don't know what's a lot of it, but we're gonna get in there and see. We got the lenses though. Hopefully this closes. I think we'll be good. Perfect. Closes. So we're back home. Now we get to take inventory. What the hell was that? Now we get to take inventory of all the stuff that we got for the Kaiser. It's a lot. So let's get into that. I'm excited. I want to see what this is. Here we go. The entire trunk is just filled with stuff. Well, let's get started. Alright, so we got everything out, and I am in shock. There's just so much. The thing that I was going to go up there and find were these right here. These are the taillights, because I didn't have any. And these were the ones that came off of this car. Well, I think these ones actually were. So they were broken, and he got some replacement ones, and then he also re-chromed some new ones, including all of these other chrome parts. So there's tons of chrome parts. Some of these things I'm not sure what they are, because I'm still new to this, but there is so many things here. These are hubcaps. I think these ones are for this one because of just the way that the wheels are, because they have that little dome in the middle. So I think those ones go to this one. These ones are for a different style, but we have this style, a different one, and then those ones. So we have that one we have a full set for. These are all the door, pretty much all of this. We got all of it for both sides. I did find handles, and let me see if I can figure out other stuff that's in here. So out of the pile of things that's over there, I did see these and a bunch of these little circle things, these window cranks. We have another one of these now. That Kaiser emblem that's right there, we got one of those. This, we got that grill. Now that I look, I think we have this whole piece, all of this cross chrome, and this one, it goes this way, and that one with the clock. So all of this blue, we can change it out to chrome. Oh my god. We do have another mirror, I saw it in there. Man. And I think there was some, I know that there was some window, like, pieces that go in here. Well, we do have door gaskets. All of this. I'll show you that. So here's that dash piece I was saying. You see that has the multiple holes in it. I think this is another one of them because it has the hole. And here's the one with the
ashtray because it has that slit right there. This is the one with the clock. These are bumper things for the front. Here's the rear view mirror without the mirror, but that's fine. These are parts of the rear bumper. This one is the gauge thing, the gauge cluster. Here's the hood emblem that I needed. Oh, and I found what is that? Here, this is the hood spear. It doesn't have a plastic part, but it sure does have the rest of it. So, you know what? Let me check the date on this. It says Sunday, July 6th, 1986. It kind of makes sense. Let me show you why. We got to take a little trip back here where all the other Kaiser stuff is at. We need to find the bumper. There it is. Okay, on the rear bumper, here on the rear bumper, we can see that July of 85 was the last time that this car was registered. Look, here's that hood spear. So we have this new. Same with this. And I thought it was this one, but this one does look different. Oh, I think I know. I think it goes here. You know what? Let me set you guys up right here and let me pretty up this backside. So all I did was just mock stuff up, right? It's not really bolted on. But come on, look at this. This is... You ever get those moments when you're working on your car and you're just like, oh, you know what? I got a second wind. I'm gonna keep going. Look at that. I feel like just sitting down and admiring this. I mean, obviously there's parts missing, like this big piece right here. That's somewhere. But just look at that. That is... I love it. I'm gonna be forever grateful for this family that they used to own this car because of all the stuff they provided all these things just to get this car to come back on the road. So obviously we're gonna do what we need to do to get it back running and hopefully even drive it back up to them just so they can see it and drive it around, because I want to see it drive. And now after looking at the tail lights on here, see it again. Look at that. Oh man. Well, the emblem kind of fell off there, but this car is gonna be nice. I love it. This stuff up and put it away because I don't want this stuff to get scratched or anything like that. But I'm gonna end the video here because it's probably getting really long. But thanks for following along. And if you want to see more about this Kaiser or learn more about it while I'm building it, follow along. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your grandpa who used to have a Kaiser. Tell him, hey look, there's some random guy on the internet that's building one. Show him. I'm sure he's gonna be like, oh man, I used to have one just like that. Is that a 2-door? That's so cool. Like, yeah, it's a 2-door. This is one of 226 of these. Look at that. It's parked under a tree right now, but it'll be on the road someday. All right, I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna pack this stuff up. Thanks for following along.